Namaste and blessings. Welcome, my beautiful souls. I hope that you are finding yourself feeling blessed. Welcome and welcome back. Today, we're going to be channeling messages from our beloved ancestors, from Mother Earth. I'm sorry if I'm making noises. I was just trying to get comfortable. We're going to be channeling messages. Yes, we are going to be utilizing our oracle, and we are going to ask our creator source, the Most High, to please guide us through these very important times to where we are remembering. And so, with the power of my words and my intentions, I decree divine protection in all directions through all vessels, to all vehicles, in your space, in my space. And we only allow divine, benevolent spirits. Okay, beautiful. I hear the wind, the wind, the wind, the wind of change. Okay. Taking a moment here. I see meetups. I see people having important conversations. I see paperwork. I see lots of water. I see someone opening a door and surprise. Oh my God, so unexpected surprises. Breakthroughs are coming. Okay, it's important to embrace life as it is, focus on gratitude. Okay. Now, speaking about gratitude, okay, and being grateful, practicing gratitude is not just about, just saying it. It really is about acknowledging that we are where we need to be in that moment or in this moment. And, it's really about having the capacity to find the bigger picture to life and what life is showing us, okay? Okay, I see money coming in. I see someone writing a check. I see, news or opportunities for abundance, for creations, for creativity. Okay. Yeah. There's going to be people reaching out, important conversations, sorry. It's important to remain open, optimistic, okay, about your current situation. All right, moving forward. I feel like I'm repeating myself. Pay attention to your health for some of you. And I'm hearing Virgo energy, okay? All right, so here we are. Let's see what we got. So, all right, I see the masculine. Oh, here's Virgo. No wonder why. I had no idea. Okay, here's Virgo. So within what is truly important right now and things that we want to really pay attention, right? Within your boundaries, there's a lot of Virgo energy. This is about paying attention to details. This is about our understanding of health, of wellness. Okay, Virgo is also about analyzing. Okay, Virgo teaches us the importance of contemplation, teamwork, uh, humanitarian acts, being at service. So there's an activation when it comes to a masculine. We have the energy of good fortune. So there are lots of blessings. So this energy of Virgo is helping you, reevaluate your life, your values, your needs. My throat just got really itchy. Okay, so some of you are going to be activated when it comes to your throat chakra. So I'm hearing that you might feel like some kind of urgency when it comes to talking and communicating. We have the raven here. So yeah, I see the masculine wanting to take charge. We have a lot of shamanic energy, so there's a lot of information. Some of you have very deep roots when it comes to your lineage and the shamanic energy. Okay, it is important to communicate. It is important to stay open to channeling, to sharing your gifts, your talents. Okay, Virgo, we wanna work with that inner teenager. Okay, we want to heal our relationship with our inner teenager, right? So this is about renew passions and aspirations, all right? Some of you are overcoming this idea of perfectionism. Some of you are understanding that you can be your worst critic. We want to pay attention to also criticizing people, being overly critical, or like living life with unrealistic expectations. Okay, so there's a process here with the Raven and Pluto and Scorpio. Okay, working with Virgo to show you aspects of your shadow. There are shadows within the masculine, right? So this can be also overdoing, overworking, or extending your energy. Rigidity ways of thinking, not being open to the new, not being open to learn, not being open to new information, resistance to change, resistance to educate, education, to see the bigger picture. So there's a lot that's breaking down. So this is something that is happening consciously for some of you, and for some other of you, you still are unconscious, and there's going to be a big awakening, a deep clearing when it comes to that, like having those kind of mindsets, right? There's a thing about maybe going to extremes and rigidity. Okay. um I'm hearing that having this change and this shift is going to open doors. It's going to really open doors and opportunities to collaborate, okay, with other people. So the ancestors are supporting. Okay, they want to bless you with prosperity and really help you unlock these doors, the doors to your wealth, to your prosperity, to having flows. Okay, so some of you, like I said here with Capricorn and Pisces, right? Um, you're being asked to create a system, to create to focus on problem solving, to focus on solutions. Capricorn want to implement. Capricorn also understand the importance of consistency, right? Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and here we have Pisces too. So, Neptune, Saturn. This is removing illusions, poverty mindset. Okay, where are we also maybe in illusions to where we can be very optimistic about particular outcomes, and sometimes we have expectations, but then there are lessons, there are spiritual lessons, and this is why we have Master Buddha here. Okay, there are spiritual lessons related to Capricorn and Pisces. So this is okay. We have to question our understanding of what is to be optimistic, right? This is also Virgo optimism. I'm here in Sagittarius. So this okay, there's messages here. Okay, so some of you are very skilled, have lots of gifts and talents. However, you might be with this survival or rigidity, you might be blocking yourself from truly exploring new opportunities for growth. For some of you, we're going through the clearing of certain illusions, certain conscious or unconscious expectations of how things are going to play out, or how is this going to come about it, right? So remember, I mean, these are general messages, and so we are being asked to really look at our particular situation and to see, okay, or to ask ourselves, so where is God, where's life leading me when it comes to skills and talents, what I have to offer and how can I expand? How can I create something? This is really about activating your creativity, letting go of the old ways of existing, old ways of functioning, old systems, old routines, and really opening yourself up to unlocking this door, because this is about the door to your abundance, to your prosperity. However, right, there are spiritual lessons here. We have to reevaluate What is truth? What is an illusion? All right. Okay, one thing is to have faith, but how am I showing up in my life? Right? And how am I be rejecting or dismissing the aspect to where I'm very gifted, but I'm not utilizing, as the magician, everything that you have been collecting through your life. And all right. So this is about huge perspective. This is about big picture thinking. And then I'm hearing, where do you want to invest? Like, what is calling you? You know what I mean? But yes, there are spiritual lessons related to Pisces, related to Capricorn. This is very collective right now too. Okay. This is about implementation, putting things in paper. This is about recognizing, that the Creator will grant you a period of grace in order for you to work all these blockages when it comes to self-worth, once again, survival, rigidity when it comes to a masculine, resistance to change, ancestral healing, okay, root chakra, sacral chakra work, all right? So Creator will grant you the time, and it is up to us to practice receptivity and to really think things through it, okay? Because we're being asked to activate our leadership, our own leadership, meaning how are you showing up as a leader in your life, of your life. So this is about really healing these ancestral wounds and or habits or ways of functioning, because they're no longer going to be working anymore. And that's what the ancestors are saying. So some of you have to really sit with things that might be creating discomfort, okay? However, it's the only way to break free, because there's a journey that you must walk. And yes, this journey, is meant to trigger you into really healing survival and into activating a new way of living, of prosperity, of abundance, of manifesting, the new. So how are you investing and really listening to see what is your vision, what is the vision that the Creator is showing you, and how can you apply all your skills, your knowledge, and put something, create something. All right. um when it comes to the air, yeah, we're clearing. I could say that we're consciously clearing. Some of you still have some blockages. There's resistance. There's resistance to change. For some of you, the resistance to really acknowledge the bigger picture was really unfolding in your life. And please, when I say things like this is not coming from judgment. This is just, you know, it is what it is. And can we sit with the messages and not feel defensive is what matters, right? So that says a lot of how receptive we are, because we should be okay with questioning our journey, right? Practicing critical thinking. We should be okay with writing things down and saying, all right, well, this is my situation. How am I showing up in my life? How am I helping myself, right? What has been the pattern in my family? How have I been existing? What are the habits? What are the patterns that I have been functioning that are also existing in my family? Because you're here to do the ancestral healing. So there needs to be a reset when it comes to, how we have been living, and we have to go through a clearing, right? Okay, you're saying, this is no longer serving you. All right, I'm keeping this because this whole value. All right, well, this habit, I have to let it go because, Virgo, where am I and where I'm at in my life, right? Virgo also is going to teach you about moderation, and excess and habits and practicality. All right. Okay, cool. I know you got it. I know the people that, I work with and the people who come into my energy. I know you guys are like the real warriors. You're not here to, post. You're really truth seeking, or truth seekers, I should say. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, being receptive right now, staying open to receiving messages and to questioning everything is very important. Do you really know your child, or what does that look like? What are the coping mechanisms? What are the protections? What are the stories you tell yourself? And once again, right, it's important to unveil ourselves when it comes to expectations and illusions, because we're being asked to to heal the Five of Pentacles. So here it is, financial security. And I told you, because here we have this Five of Pentacles. So there's a lot about thinking things through it. Okay, this is really about opening doors to finances, to abundance, to prosperity. And so we have to sit with it, right? We have the energy of courage. So what is, opposite of courage, right? Then I'm fearful. Elixir of life, and this is really about um, experiencing the creator within you and manifesting. You're manifesting from your spirit, from the truth of your essence and who you are. And so this is speaking of you have infinite capacities to really tap into the elixir of life and to manifest and create, okay, abundantly. All right. Learn the truth. Yeah, so this is the call for integrity, for honesty. All right, reevaluating. Okay, let me analyze the situation. All right, am I seeing things from different perspectives? All right, or am I finding myself resisting the bigger picture? Once again, this is a lot about thinking things through it, and having the capacity to see things from different perspectives, to find truth, to find revelations. All right, and taking accountability and responsibility for where you at in your life. And yeah, just tapping into your courage in order to face the changes that you have to make. And so life is going to show you, sacrifices, right? Sacrifice is an aspect to the journey. And so I'm hearing, what is in your deepest desires, and so are you ready to receiving? A lot of times, the creator is just waiting for us to become decisive. A lot of times we say we want things, we desire things, and all of it, but then we're still indecisive until that energy is felt. And so we can say all of the things we want, but at the end of the day, if you're still indecisive, that's a frequency, that's an energy. Well, here we have good luck and confidence. So this is really about activating leadership, right? This is about putting the efforts, expansion, growth, the bees, the ladybugs. This is a lot about expansion, growth, and really nurturing with confidence and with optimism things, right? But I feel like when we're talking about the bee is so powerful because it speaks about our queendom, right? And our self-worth and our capacity to create and create in things that will serve creation. All right. All right, you guys, I feel like this is all I got for you. It's been beautiful. May you be blessed on your journey. Namaste. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Let me know if this resonated. And I see you when I see you. All right. Okay, bye.